Comrade Taurai, Kutishaya. I'm hosting Chindeka. This time around, I hope you're not going to make a mistake on my spelling. It's Chindeka. Chindeka. Okay, we as Voters Association of Zimbabwe, Zanu PF, after the recent primary elections which were held by Zanu PF, we have received the complaints from different constituencies. So it has come to our attention now that we need provincial leaders and our leaders and the president himself to respond to this as a matter of urgency. We have realized that we are going to a general election divided. We have never experienced this since we were born, since we knew Zanu PF. We used to go to general elections, we used to have our own differences, but towards general elections, we always go united. But this time around, we are very worried. There are few constituents in other provinces, but the province which are giving us headache is Mashonaland West, which is being led by Comrade Ziyambe. So we need Comrade Ziyambe to respond to the voters. You must understand the powers of the voters. You must listen to us. We once came in here and we warned them before they announced the date that we're having problems. Few problems were solved, but 95% are not yet solved. So we need the chairman of the province and the hierarchy of Zanu PF to respond to this before rerun. And some of the constituents which were called the rerun, it's not a rerun because some people never voted. Registers were not used. I'll start with Urungo West constituency. Urungo West constituency, we received this complaint. On this date, I shall give you the notes. The elections were cancelled. There is a letter here, but elections were held after it was cancelled. So we are saying this leadership at because my elections are cancelled, then someone, an independent candidate campaigning for the sister over the elections should continue with other members which are not in the district will continue quit my elections. We are saying, is this still Zanu PF or is another party now? So Mashonaland West, Urunga constituents, we need Comrade Ziyambe and his team to send an investigation team to go and see what really transpired. The purpose of the provincial leadership is to check whether the person has gone through the normal procedures and the person has gone through the cell in the district. Even the corrections, when they are being done, they should be done in an appropriate manner, not this way. We've got Mary Muliswa here. We don't know Mary Muliswa. Mary Muliswa was co-opted to another district, Richitotsi, and the brother is the independent candidate campaigning for the sister. So we need attention to Urungwe. Urungwe West constituency, kuti mazita ana Mary bakambopinda mu district here akapinda say akauya say we don't want to fraudster in Zanu PF. We don't want people who are being bought by money. And we are warning Comrade Ziyambe, if he still wants the job, we as voters, we have millions of people who are aggrieved at the moment. He must come to order. We are only giving him 12 hours to respond to this. This Urungwe West constituency, they should go and investigate it. And the candidates, there was a sitting MP. The first people to protect the sitting MP from our part is the party. If the party is opening a lines then to each candidates, what does this mean? Is this still ZANU-PF or is something else? Or people have got their own agendas? We need to know on this one. Mashonaland West, Urungwe West constituency. Number 2, Chinoi constituency, Ebe. At some more problems, but it's on the rerun. Okay? We are moving on to another constituency. Zimba, Yage Yambizian. On the date where the PCC held a meeting, there were some demonstrations in Zimba, in his constituency. But surprisingly, he was declared a winner. He declared himself a winner. So we are saying all constituencies, kwakati kama problems, kukaitwa ma-arrest, kukaitwa violence. We understand they were supposed to help quit a rerun or to vote. Some people never voted. A lot was happening. So we don't know now if this is still ZANU-PF that we know. We don't know now if Mr. Ziyambi was given money, because the rumors saying he was given money. So we need the teams to go and investigate. This candidate for Urungwe West, so is free to invite even, maybe might be a friend to Chamisa. So can Chamisa go and campaign for a ZANU-PF candidate? We don't need confusion in ZANU-PF. We are saying our leaders should come to order. President, so they are very dangerous. We are moving on to Chakari. There were some complaints again. People never voted. Out of 42,000 voters which were registered, only 500 voted. And the candidates vakanga vachi contest vakanga uya zvongweri kana vangu through the dubious way. They were moving with their cars, no from a ballot box. And some of the ballot boxes are which means these people, they voted themselves. They were never voted by people. So we are saying this should be solved. This is not an election. This is Chakari. We moved on to Sanyat constituency. There is a sitting MP, but today we hear Ziyambi declaring there is a winner. What about the history of the sitting MP who was there? He won by what? And what happened to the sitting MP? We need to know. So we need explanation on these constituencies as a matter of agents. We are prepared to send our team as the association to go and campaign for our candidates. But as it stands right now, these people, they are dead. They are not honest to the voters. They must understand the powers of the voters. They must listen to the voters. Provincial members are not the only ones who decide what to do. They should listen to their people. Right now, we are receiving reports that these people who have won, especially in Sanyat, these people, they are already celebrating. And the candidate was even asking, how do I address people? He doesn't even know the slogan. He was not even in the district. The district that they are claiming in the papers, there is evidence that this person to another district, but the district that you are 7 years, I moved from this district to another district, and I 7 years again. It's something else. So we need to retire. And they're campaigning saying we need to move vote for MP, Pana President Mesa Chamisa. This is an own goal. It will be to set one leaders. The problem is, especially in North West, so it's very difficult for these people to come out open and say out the truth and follow the procedures in Sangam. So we are saying, war veterans, where are you? Central committee. Each province has got central committee. Where are you? Why are you looking at these people doing these things? I doubt his chairmanship. Even myself, I've been to the ZANU-PF for a long time, but I doubt I heard that he bought Kutapinem district. So his constituents inofanira kutoitwa parira and again. Hatisi kungonzwa kunonzi ndakatowina. Because they are saying kwa Dexter ndinokungaridzwa futi. Munhu anenge achikambira achiti pamberi naye anofanira kupenalizwa. But these things are happening. And vamwe vanoita mabiko primary. I've never seen this before. People can celebrate a primary election. Yeah? Celebrate government rusha. Yeah? Kasarika 3 hours. You can't celebrate. The people who are very honest, they know there is Ribamera. We can't celebrate a primary election, especially my two Agaitwa Juna. We need people to be honest in our party. We need president also to say leadership here in my province. In April also, my ballot books are ramba, Mazo West, my ballot books are Mumba. We don't want that in ZANU-PF. Your problem is the political commissar, comrade Gejwaka declare Munwese we can say there's a procedure in Pinamsanga, Tunotanga Kusero, when the district. Not just Munwese. If Munwese, I don't call it a primary election, this one. It's a general election because it's for everyone. You can buy primary elections, but you can't buy general election. No, we are very serious about this.
And at the same time, when he's talking about Temba Mlisko, he has also spoke about war veterans. If I was to live for another day, and I'm asked to give war veterans an advice, I would advise them to be holy and to forward the reason to which they fought for. We need ZANU-PF free of gays and gay elements and criminals. When we talk of Mlisko, he's one of those people. He can't be seen meddling in affairs of ZANU-PF when he denied to rejoin the party. He's an independent candidate, he's an opposition member, imposing his sister in the constituents he previously, MP. We are saying to the president and to the